My perfect sister lied to my young daughter about how I got pregnant at 15. Then my daughter called me a dirty whore and made me cry for the first time in my life. When I was 15, I was roped by someone who I believed was my friend. I got pregnant and carried my baby full term because I didn't want to abort her. Raising a child was really difficult, but my entire family was able to help and support me during this traumatic event. They were honestly the best family I could ever ask for. My parents put me in therapy and I have pretty much learned to live with it. My daughter is now 13, and because she's so young, I decided not to tell her just yet. I don't want her to know she was a product of a rope, as this could mess with her development. I have a sister and she's the most amazing person ever. I looked up to her growing up since she was 22 when I was 15, and I think we only got closer when I got pregnant because she was always there to help me. I seriously wouldn't be who I am without her, and I love her. Well, the other day I was picking my daughter up from school and she seemed like she was in a bad mood, so I wanted to do something that would cheer her up. I asked her if she wanted to go to the mall or go out to the Chinese restaurant she loves. I saw her roll her eyes, but she got really sassy when she was in a bad mood, so I didn't question it. She told me she couldn't because my sister had promised to take her to the movies already. I loved that they were bonding, but I still didn't understand her foul mood. I told her I'd drive her to the movies, but she said no again and just asked me to drop her off at my sister's house, so I agreed. She came home 3 hours later and she was much happier. I asked if the movies were fun and I saw her whole mood shift in just seconds. She ignored me and went to her room instead. I thought this was weird because she normally always tells me how fun the movies are whenever she goes somewhere with my sister. I decided to call my sister to see if she knew what was going on, but she told me that she seemed perfectly happy and they didn't discuss anything. All they did was watch a movie and shop, so they didn't have any deep conversations like I thought. Then, I called my daughter down for dinner and she came downstairs, walked right past me, and grabbed her jacket and shoes. She was fully prepared to go somewhere, but she had not asked me for permission, nor did I know where she was going. So, I asked and she said she was going to get Mexican food with my sister. I told her I had already made dinner and I wanted to spend time with her. She got mad at me and told me to leave her alone because she didn't want to eat something a dirty SLT made. I was caught off guard and asked her what she meant by that. She said I was gross for losing my virginity at such a young age and that she was grossed out just looking at me. She called me a disgusting whore and slammed the door, then left. That honestly broke my heart and I started sobbing. I had gone to therapy for so long to try and cope with what happened, but as a result my own daughter basically SLT shamed me for having my innocence taken away. I have been crying ever since. My heart honestly just completely feels sad. I think my sister told her because she's the only person my daughter has been in contact with a lot that knows what happened. I'm devastated because she betrayed my trust and now my daughter hates me for it. My daughter came home late that night and I guess she heard me crying because she knocked on my door. I couldn't bring myself to open it because her words rang loud in my ears. How do I even approach this?